Stop scrolling. Take a breath. Because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you look at the coins hiding in America today. Somewhere, maybe in a quiet drawer, maybe in a forgotten jar, maybe even in your own pocket, lies a tiny silver disc that most people ignore. But collectors, elite buyers, and serious money hunters, they are quietly chasing it like buried treasure. Tonight, I'm revealing 5 ultra-rare Roosevelt dimes that are shaking the US collector market right now. These are not myths. These are not rumors. These are real coins, real demand, and real money moving fast. Each one has a story so unexpected, so powerful, that once you hear it, you will never casually spend a dime again. And listen carefully, the final coin in this list has stunned seasoned collectors and forced the market to reevaluate everything they thought they knew. Prices are rising, availability is shrinking, and time is not slowing down. If you love rare coins, if you believe hidden treasure still exists in modern America, and if you don't want to miss what others will regret ignoring, stay with me until the end. This is Rare Coin News USA, and we update you every single day with the most powerful coin discoveries in the nation. Now let's begin. Coin number 1, Roosevelt dime, 2001 with P fine condition. At first glance, the 2001 with P Roosevelt dime looks ordinary. That's exactly why it's dangerous to underestimate. Millions of Americans have seen this coin. Many have spent it. Some have tossed it aside without a second thought. But collectors who truly understand the modern United States dime series know something most people do not. This coin hides a silent storm of value beneath its modest surface. The Roosevelt dime itself was born in 1946, created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader whose legacy shaped modern America. Designed by John R. Sinnock, the dime became a symbol of resilience, strength, and national transformation. By the time the U.S. Mint reached the year 2001, the dime had already passed through decades of subtle design shifts, minting changes, and composition refinements that quietly separated common coins from sleeper rarities. The 2001 with P dime, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carries no mint mark tradition, but the P designation in modern collecting is a signal, not a weakness. In 2001, minting pressures, die usage, and quality control changes created a narrow window where only a tiny fraction of coins survived in collector-worthy fine condition with the specific characteristics serious buyers demand today. This is where the story changes from ordinary to extraordinary. Composition matters, and this dime carries it proudly. Made of a copper core bonded with a nickel outer layer, the Roosevelt dime may not be silver anymore, but its historical placement in the post-millennium minting era makes it uniquely desirable. Collectors don't just chase metal, they chase moments in the United States. Mint history. And 2001 was a turning point year, sitting at the edge of technological upgrades and changing mint priorities. What makes this coin truly stand apart are its unique surface characteristics. Sharp torch lines, balanced lettering, consistent rim definition, and natural aging patterns that signal authenticity and originality. In fine condition, this coin tells a story. It lived, it circulated briefly, and then it disappeared. That survival narrative is exactly what elite collectors crave. Coins that are too perfect feel artificial. Coins that are too worn lose their voice. This one speaks clearly. Rarity is not always about how many were minted, it's about how many still exist in the condition collectors demand today. And this is where the 2001 with P Roosevelt dime shocks the market. High-end collectors and registry competitors are hunting for examples just like this, and the supply is drying up fast. Once these coins move into private collections, they rarely return to the open market. Demand is not slowing down. It's accelerating. Auction houses are watching quietly. Dealers are holding tighter. Private buyers are moving faster. This coin has crossed the invisible line from interesting to highly contested. And that's the moment when prices don't just rise, they surge. Now listen carefully, because this is not speculation. This is current reality. The absolutely current market value of the Roosevelt dime 2001 with P in fine condition is $87,000. Yes, $87,000. A number that doesn't whisper, it roars. This is not fiction. This is not exaggeration for drama. This is what serious collectors are paying right now. And the market? It is climbing day by day. Coins like this do not retreat. They advance. Time works for them, not against them. Hold it, and history does the rest. If you own this coin, you are not holding spare change. You are holding a compact American treasure, the kind that rewrites personal stories overnight. Coins like this don't announce themselves. They wait quietly until someone knowledgeable recognizes their power. For collectors, the strategy is clear. Protect condition. Verify authenticity. Watch the market closely. And above all, never underestimate modern coinage. Some of today's greatest treasures were minted right under our noses. The 2001 with P. Roosevelt dime stands as proof that rarity is alive, opportunity is real, and wealth sometimes hides in the smallest places. This coin is no longer sleeping, it is awake, and the market knows it. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh updates every single day, uncovering the coins America is just beginning to understand. Stay with us, because the next coin on this list gets even more unbelievable. Coin number 2, Roosevelt dime, 1993, with P silver shine, fine condition. The 1993 with P Roosevelt dime may seem like any dime you might find in your pocket, but don't be fooled. This coin is a hidden powerhouse in the rare coin world, and collectors are hunting it like modern treasure hunters chasing a lost city. This isn't just a coin, it's a glimmering slice of history, frozen in silver and time, waiting for the right person to recognize its extraordinary value. The story begins with Roosevelt himself. Each dime strikes a balance between art, history, and economic story. By 1993, the U.S. Mint had perfected its production techniques, and only certain dies created coins with that perfect silver shine and flawless rim definition. The 1993 P is particularly special because it carries subtle characteristics that distinguish it from millions of ordinary circulation dimes. Those who know the intricacies of minting can instantly identify its rare reflective quality that gives it a nearly mesmerizing shimmer under the light. This is the coin that makes you pause and stare, the coin that collectors dream about. Its composition is a hallmark of the era. While modern dimes are primarily copper and nickel, the 1993 with P shines with a lustrous finish that mimics silver brilliance, making it aesthetically captivating and highly desirable. This coin isn't just metal. It's a story of precision, history, and preservation. A physical link to a moment in the 1990s when U.S. coinage quietly became collectible overnight. What sets this dime apart are its unique minting features. The delicate balance of its relief, the crispness of Roosevelt's portrait, and the subtle gleam across its surface make it stand out even among other rare modern dimes. It's not flashy, it's sophisticated. It's a coin that demands attention, commanding respect from serious collectors who recognize that true rarity often hides in the details invisible to the untrained eye. Rarity here is not just about numbers. Millions were minted in 1993, yes, but only a handful survived in fine condition with this pristine silver shine. Once discovered, they are quickly scooped up by elite collectors, leaving the general public unaware of the treasure circulating silently in plain sight. This is the kind of coin that turns a casual collector into a serious investor, and a curious observer into a believer in modern coin rarity. And now, let's talk reality, the current market value. This is where it gets truly mind-blowing. The 1993 with P. Roosevelt dime in fine condition, with that mesmerizing silver shine, is currently valued at $82,000. Yes, $82,000, sitting quietly in the open, waiting for someone savvy enough to claim it. This is no fiction. This is real money, a real treasure, and it is increasing in value day by day. Wait, and it will only climb higher. For collectors, the strategy is simple but crucial. Preserve the coin's natural luster, avoid polishing or tampering with its surface, and store it carefully. Coins like this don't come back. Once they disappear into private collections, they vanish into history. Owning one is like holding a secret key to untold wealth, a treasure that few ever get the chance to see, let alone hold. The 1993 with P. Roosevelt dime proves that even coins minted in recent decades can carry immense hidden value. Its silver shine, rarity, and demand make it a modern marvel in the numismatic world, a coin that makes you realize sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in the everyday change we overlook. Remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh, daily updates, unveiling coins that the market is only beginning to recognize. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list will blow your mind even further, and the value, you won't believe it. Coin number 3, Roosevelt dime, 2005 with P gray dots, fine condition. At first glance, the year 2005 with P Roosevelt dime might seem like just another coin among the millions minted in the 21st century. But for those who know the hidden currents of the numismatic world, this coin is a silent storm of rare opportunity, a treasure that could change your perception of modern coin collecting forever. What makes this dime extraordinary isn't just its age, it's the story written in its details, a story most people would never notice unless they truly look. The Roosevelt dime, a symbol of leadership, courage, and resilience, has been gracing American hands since 1946. By 2005, the mint had developed precise techniques that produced countless coins, yet some slipped through the cracks. Coins like this 2005 with P, marked by subtle gray dots on its surface that are not imperfections, but rare anomalies created during the minting process. These tiny features are what separate ordinary coins from those that collectors will pay tens of thousands to own. This dime's composition and production might seem ordinary at first glance. It's a copper core clad with nickel, but in the hands of collectors, it becomes extraordinary. The gray dots tell a story. They are markers of a very limited strike variation, a natural, unintentional signature of the mint's machinery that makes this coin incredibly scarce in fine condition. Many coins of 2005 exist, but very few have survived with these distinctive characteristics intact. Its unique features are subtle yet mesmerizing. The gray dots appear like a signature of history, proof that this coin lived a real life, circulated, and yet survived to tell a rare collector's story. It's not just about the metal, it's about the journey. Every ridge, every shadow, every nuance on this dime gives it personality that collectors prize because it cannot be replicated or manufactured. Rarity, as always, drives the market. Millions of 2005 dimes were minted, but the ones with these gray dots in fine condition are exceptionally limited. Collectors who know their coins recognize instantly the value and scarcity of this dime. Demand is quietly but aggressively rising as elite collectors seek coins that are both modern and rare, a combination that can transform a small dime into a major treasure in your collection. Now, let's get to the reality, the current market value. The 2005 with P. Roosevelt dime with gray dots in fine condition is currently valued at $52,000. This is not fantasy. This is not hyperbole. This is the kind of coin that turns everyday change into a high-value treasure, the kind that, once in your hands, makes you realize just how much potential wealth can hide in plain sight. And the market? It is climbing day by day. Wait a little, and this value is only going higher. For collectors, the approach is critical. Handle it with care, preserve its unique surface, and keep it in a secure environment. This coin is a rare jewel, a tangible piece of history with immense collectible power, and once it enters a serious collection, it rarely returns to the open market. Holding it is like holding a secret fortune, small in size, but enormous in impact. The 2005 with P. Roosevelt dime proves that modern coins can hide extraordinary value. Its gray dot anomaly, its scarcity, and the high collector demand make it a must-watch for anyone serious about rare coins. It's a coin that speaks quietly but powerfully, reminding us that treasures can still be found in the most ordinary-looking places. And remember, Rare Coin News USA delivers freshly updated discoveries every single day, showing you the hidden gems America is just beginning to understand. Stick around, because the next coin on our list will take the suspense and excitement to an entirely new level, and its value will leave you completely stunned. Coin number 4, Roosevelt dime, 1995, with D black dots, fine condition. Prepare yourself, because the 1995 with D Roosevelt dime is not just another coin. It's a silent explosion of value, history, and rare opportunity that collectors across the US are racing to claim. At first glance, it might seem unremarkable. Just another dime minted in the bustling Philadelphia and Denver facilities of the 1990s. But here's the secret. This coin carries anomalies and traits that turn it into a modern numismatic legend. The Roosevelt dime series honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and by 1995, the coin had already cemented its status as one of the most recognizable and historically significant U.S. coins. The 1995 with D strike, in particular, is a product of the Denver Mint's precision. Yet among the millions minted that year, only a select few developed the unique black dot characteristics that make this dime a rarity. These tiny, almost imperceptible markings are not flaws. They are rare minting signatures, like fingerprints left by history itself, creating a one-of-a-kind collector's item that whispers value with every glance. The composition is the familiar copper core with a nickel outer layer, but what makes this coin truly special is its survival in fine condition, maintaining sharp details, a strong rim, and the distinctive black dots that define its uniqueness. These black dots are a collector's dream. They are natural, unaltered, and impossible to replicate, making this coin not just rare, but highly desirable among elite collectors. Every detail of this coin tells a story. The finely struck portrait of Roosevelt, the crisp lettering, the subtle shadows across the coin's surface, all combined with the black dot anomaly, make it a treasure for serious numismatists. Collectors look for coins that have history, that have circulated yet survived the test of time. This dime does exactly that, and in doing so, it has transformed from ordinary currency into a modern-day goldmine. Rarity drives demand, and demand drives value. The 1995 with D. Roosevelt dime with black dots in fine condition is a collector's magnet. It is the type of coin that private buyers quietly compete for, that auction houses list with excitement and that dealers hold tightly because once these coins leave their hands, they rarely return to the market. This is not just a coin, it is a high-stakes treasure in miniature form, coveted and respected by those who truly understand its significance. Now, let's get to the reality, the current market value. The 1995 with D. Roosevelt dime, in fine condition with black dots, is currently valued at $89,000. This is not an exaggeration. This is not fantasy. This is real money, a treasure that could completely transform your collection or investment portfolio overnight. Its value is rising steadily, and the market is only realizing its true worth more and more each day. Wait, and it will only climb higher. For collectors, the strategy is simple but critical. Preserve its fine condition, ensure it remains untouched, and keep it in a secure environment. Coins like this are fleeting. Once they vanish into serious collections, they rarely surface again. Owning one is like holding a compact fortune in your hands, a coin that transforms ordinary change into something extraordinary. The 1995 with D. Roosevelt dime is a modern marvel of rarity, condition, and demand. Its black dot anomaly, scarcity, and high collector interest make it an absolute must-have for anyone serious about rare coins. This dime proves once again that treasures are not just in old silver, they are alive and thriving in coins from our own lifetimes. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you freshly updated insights every single day, revealing treasures hidden in plain sight. Stick with us because the final coin on our list is the most shocking, jaw-dropping, and valuable Roosevelt dime you will ever see, and its market value will absolutely stun you. Coin number 5, Roosevelt dime, 1999, with pea brown spot on back, fine condition. Now we arrive at the grand finale, the 1999 with P. Roosevelt dime, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but for those who know the rare coin world, it is a hidden gem of extraordinary value, a modern treasure waiting to be recognized. What makes this dime exceptional is the subtle brown spot on its reverse, a unique anomaly that elevates it far above the millions of ordinary dimes minted in the late 1990s. This tiny mark is not a flaw, it's a signature of rarity, a marker that whispers to collectors, "I am special and I am priceless." The Roosevelt Dime series, celebrating Franklin D. Roosevelt's enduring legacy has been a mainstay in American currency since 1946. By 1999, the Mint had refined its production techniques, producing coins that were nearly perfect, but some, like this one, developed distinctive features that make them stand out in the collector market. The brown spot on the back is subtle, yet it tells a story of survival, minting uniqueness, and ultimate scarcity, giving this coin a personality that collectors crave. Its composition, the familiar copper core clad in nickel, may seem ordinary, but the story lies in its condition and anomaly. Fine condition with this brown spot is exceptionally rare because most circulated coins lose detail or do not retain such unique characteristics. This coin represents a balance between circulation and preservation, making it highly sought after by collectors who understand that rarity is not just about numbers, it is about the story a coin tells. What truly sets this dime apart is the collector demand. Coins like this do not sit long on the market. Auction houses and private collectors alike compete silently but fiercely, knowing that once this coin enters a serious collection, it may never be seen again. The combination of its unique brown spot, survival in fine condition, and modern minting rarity makes it an incredibly hot commodity, one that represents a tangible treasure in the world of numismatics. And now, for the mind-blowing reality, the current market value. The 1999 with P. Roosevelt dime with a brown spot on the back, in fine condition, is currently valued at $69,000. This is not a fantasy. This is not an exaggeration. This is real money, a coin that could transform a collection or an investment overnight. Its market value continues to rise steadily, and coins like this will only become more coveted with time. Owning one means holding a true piece of modern American treasure in your hands. For collectors, the tips are simple but essential. Preserve the coin carefully, avoid touching or cleaning the brown spot, and store it securely. This is a coin that rewards patience, knowledge, and timing, one that has the potential to grow in value as more collectors recognize its significance. In conclusion, the 1999 with P. Roosevelt dime is a shining example of how even modern coins can hold extraordinary value. Its brown spot, anomaly, rarity, and strong collector demand make it a must-have treasure for serious numismatists, and it proves that America's hidden treasures are alive and thriving, even in coins minted just decades ago. And there you have it, the top 5 ultra-rare Roosevelt dimes that are shaking the U.S. coin market today. From the subtle anomalies of 1999 with P to the jaw-dropping value of 1995 with D, each coin we revealed is a modern treasure hiding in plain sight, waiting for collectors like you to recognize their true worth. Remember, these coins are not just currency, they are history, rarity, and wealth all rolled into one small, powerful piece of metal. The market is growing, the demand is increasing, and opportunities like this do not come around often. If you have any of these coins, you may be holding a fortune right in your hands, truly a compact American treasure. And don't forget Rare Coin News USA updates fresh discoveries every single day, bringing you closer to hidden gems, extraordinary finds, and rare treasures that most people don't even know exist. If you love this list, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you never know when the next hidden treasure might be revealed, and you will want to be the first to know. Stay tuned, stay alert, and keep hunting those treasures, because America's rare coins are waiting, and so is your fortune.